about that.
Good afternoon, chat, or good morning, good night, good evening. Hope you guys having a great day so far. How are we all doing today, chat? How are we all doing today? Hey, young serpent, what's up, man? Just doing the usual. Yashiro-san is over here. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Just got home, took a bath, do all the stuff I needed to do, and here we are. Good morning. It's actually 11 here, so it's sort of like an afternoon, I guess. But yeah, man, Yukong keeps messaging me since like 2 days ago. Starskip theme immersion. Never heard of it. I sound really energetic. Yeah. Do I? Maybe I am. Nobody is really home, so I can be a bit loud. There are many sub-genres. What do you like? Modification? I don't know what are you talking about. I'm all good now. I'm all good. Thanks for your concern. Type? Why would you say type? It's weird. Alright, whatever. Is there a new event? I don't think there is, right? Yeah, it's still this event. You know what? Since that event is like super easy, I actually want to farm. I want to spend my my daily energies first. Yeah, man, we need a shit ton of these. Need a shit ton of these nuts. Alright. Whew. What's new this week, chat? What's new? Oops, forgot to put that on auto. I'm waiting for July 7th because I'm playing Fate Grand Order, and one of the characters in Fate Grand Order cannot be ascended unless you either finish the story or wait until July 7th, right? And finishing the story is really gonna take a long time, so I'd rather not finish the story. So I'm waiting for that, July 7th. And then I believe Kafka should be around the corner. How long is a banner? I think it's like 2 weeks, right? I think a banner will last for 2 weeks, and I will get 1 day off, 1 day of like pure silence, right? And we'll have the patch, and then Kafka. Right. I hope Kappa is the first banner. I really hope so. 28 degrees. It's cold. Yeah, 28 is pretty cold. At least for an Asian country. I think it's also around that. I think I'm also having same weather as you. Yeah, it's 26 even for me. 26. You know what's weird, chat, is that when you put your AC on 26 or 28, like you're not gonna feel cold, right? It's still hot, you know, with an AC, right? But when it's outside, when outside is 26, 28, it's nice, right? It's not hot, it's not cold, it's nice. But with AC, you're basically suffering, right? You guys are lucky? Wait, how's it in, how's yours, young serpent? It's not summer, is it? Is it summer in US? I don't think it is, right? Well, actually, maybe it is. When is summer? It's June. Oh, so it is summer in US then, right? It says June to September. It's 95 degrees too. Oh, you know what? It is summer, right? Yeah. Actually, you saying 95 degrees reminded me. So yesterday I saw a video online of a guy from Texas. They were literally making a burger outside. Like they put a butter and it was boiling hot. And then they put the burger in and it was frying. So now I understand like how crazy it is out there. What's crazy is that I don't think it ever gets that hot in Asia, even in the summer, right? Even while summer. So yeah, that's wild, dude. It's rainy season, yeah. So it's also kind of rainy season in here as well, but yeah, I still see some sun now and then. It's not always raining, you know. But yeah, but you know, knowing that the summer in US is that bad also makes me wonder, why do people from US, right, when they come to Asian countries, they say it's really hot and they would literally go shirtless, right? So I don't understand. Like if you're facing a 95 degrees every summer, like I'm sure a 37 degrees Asian country shouldn't have any effect on you. You know? I mean, right? I don't think I've ever felt anything hotter than 39 degrees. Fortunately, right? I can't imagine this. 95 degrees is insane. They're probably from the north. What? Do north have like is the north of USA less hot when it's summer? Hey, KT Studio is here. What's up, man? What's up, KT Studio? How you doing? All right. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Yeah. Of course, if they're at the north, it would be less hot, right? Because it's closer to where's it getting? Antarctica, right? Yeah, I mean, of course, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. Having fans on and going under blanket is heaven, dude. North is cold. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So, what are the countries in North America? Excuse my geography knowledge here, not knowing what's in North America. I'm guessing Utah, right? Is Utah in North America? Canada. Wait, Canada is not America? keyboard. Wait, you guys can hear my keyboard? Mexico? Wait, Mexico? Mexico isn't north, is it? I remember Mexico being cold though. Jamaica, Cuba, Guatemala? Yeah, a lot of countries that I don't recognize here. Yeah, I don't know. I think Google is tripping. It's saying Saint Martin. Oh, I shouldn't. Washington D.C., North Dakota, South Dakota, Ohio. Oh wait, Ohio is in NA? Oh wow. Maybe I should visit North America if I ever visit US then. Because man, I cannot handle heat. Like, I don't know about you guys, but whenever it's like super hot, chat, like my head would start to itch, and it's so annoying, right? It's like disgusting, I would say. Like, I don't know. Like when you're scratching your head so much, eventually your head skins will come off, right? And you know that's never good. Bro Hill? I'm alright, Yashiro. Yeah, those are the cold states, right? That's probably where I'll be visiting US if I ever go there. Cold water bath? And that's how I like it. I never liked warm bath. It's, I don't know. Again, warm bath, it also makes my head itch. It's weird, right? I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my head. But whenever I'm experiencing like something warm or hot, it makes my head itch, and I don't like it. So I always take cold showers. Always cold showers. Even when it's midnight, I don't care. Cold showers are the best. Just take cold showers, right? Young Serpent is with me here. What about you, Yashiro and Katie? Are you guys a fan of cold shower or warm hot shower? And I could never go for a hot shower unless I'm sick, right? Unless I have a cold, then you know I have to, right? If not, then screw that. I am doing hot shower. Even when it's rainy season, I'll still do cold shower, and the water is like super cold, right? Us? What's that mean? I think you mean. I'm assuming us means the same, right? Like me too, right? Yeah, but what's weird? What's weird is that my whole family members, they hate cold showers, right? They hate cold showers. Like they would pick hot / warm showers any time of the day, right? Like I don't understand what's so good in warm showers. Like it doesn't wake you up, you know? Especially in the morning, right? When you need a little bit of slap, I guess you could say, in the morning. And by slap, I mean a cold shower, right? Cold shower is definitely an answer to that slap. Well, you know, despite me, you know, being used to all this heat, Yesterday you got soaked in rain on your way to your best friend's house, and now your voice is dead. Wait, what does that have anything to do with your voice, though? Why did you scream for your friend outside of her house or something? You know, I also, Yashiro, you saying you got soaked in front of your friend's house reminded me of a crazy story I had back when I was in, I think, when I was in 8th grade. I believe it was 8th grade. After a long day, cold water hits different. I know, right? Although I don't use bathtub, right? I only use shower. But I imagine if you use a bathtub and you dip yourself in that bathtub full of cold water, ooh, that feels real good, real good. I mean, if I'm using shower and it feels good, I can't imagine how it is with a bathtub, right? I've never liked the idea of using a bathtub, just because I feel like it's always gonna be dirty, you know. You do ice bath, dude. That's even wilder. Ice bath is like, it's for like athletes, you know. You know when you see a basketball player after playing for 48 minutes, right? They would put like literally a bag full of ice on their knees. I'm assuming so it heals faster, right? And then they probably also take ice cold bath. Go to the store, or you can make it yourself, right? But I guess if you make it yourself, you would have to make like a gazillion of ice cubes, which is not very ideal if you're gonna take an ice bath, right? You'd need like, I don't know, I don't think even 10 containers would be enough for an ice bath. You can stay in there for 7 minutes, dude. That's crazy. I would be scared of getting hypothermia, especially if it's your first time or something. Well, I know it's not your first time, but for other people, man, I would be scared of getting hypothermia. You never know, right? You never know. By the way, what are these stacks my Leon is getting? Did I take ginger tea? Me? No. I didn't end up getting any tea whatsoever. I'm actually not a huge fan of tea unless it's sweet tea. So I'd rather not drink any tea than having to drink sweet, because I'm trying to reduce my sugar intake. But lately I prefer a coffee than a tea. I don't know, I just enjoy coffee more. But I try not to drink it every day, you know. Only when I'm super sleepy, then I will take some coffee. If not, then I try not to. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of tea. I was never a huge fan of tea. I'm not a British. But yeah, back to the topic. Yeah, I was about to say, Yashiro, when you said you were soaked when you went to your friend's house, it reminds me of this one story of what happened to me when I was in 8th grade. It doesn't really have anything to do with me being soaked in the rain, but it has something to do with me going into a friend's house, right? So what happened was, it was like afternoon, right? It was like 11, 12 a.m., right? Me and one of my friend that I always go to internet cafe with just got home, and we were about to go to one of our friends, right? So when we got to in front of our friend's house, we called for him, right? But he didn't come out. He didn't came out, right? I don't know why, but he didn't came out. And then after a while, for about like 2 minutes, we were waiting for him, right? And that keep in mind, that time we didn't have smartphone, right? All we had, I think, I didn't even have BlackBerry yet, so I had like a Sony Ericsson, and the only way to contact people with a Sony Ericsson chat, it was I had to like send them a message, right? And I have to pay for it. So I didn't have any of that, any sort of device to call this guy. So after about 2 minutes, two guys came up to us, right? We were still on our bike. Actually, we were still on my bike, right? Because my friend was with me. This two guy came up to us and said, "Hey, were you just from the internet cafe on the other place?" And we said, "Yeah, we were. What's up? What's wrong?" And then these two guys told us that we crashed into their sister, right? Which is the biggest bullshit a human being could ever told anyone, right? Could ever tell anyone. Because we most definitely did not crash into anybody on our way there, right? Most definitely not. Right? And then we told them, no, we did not crash onto anyone. And then after that, they told us, no. My sister told me this, and that, and basically saying that they are sure it is us. But then they say, okay, so if it's not you, then can you just come with us on your bike, just follow our bike, right? This is what they're telling us. So they're telling us to follow them to basically like to the place where his sister is, where apparently his sister is currently at, right? So at that time, keep in mind we were still in 8th grade, and these two guys were like in their 20 to 30s, right? So because we were kind of scared of these two guys anyway, so I declined at first. I said no, because we didn't crash anyone, why would we follow you, right? But this guy somehow convinced us. Now this is the crazy part, right? We thought that this guy were hypnotizing us somehow, right? Or giving us a suggestion, right? So we followed them to a nearby, like, I'll say like a village. It was like a small village, and when we arrived to one house, they told us, hey, wait here, I'm gonna go get my sister, and then you'll talk to her and blah 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 blah. And then this is where things started to get weird, right? He told me, one of the guys told me hey, the people in this village, if they see you, they're gonna beat you up because you have a phone, right? I was like, the fuck? Because I have a phone, you're gonna beat me up? And then I'm assuming it was because they all thought I crashed into his sister, right? So they told me, how about you give your phone to my grandma just right here, right? And then we'll get you, and then I'll get my sister, and then we'll figure it out. And then, long story short, they didn't come back. Right? They didn't come back. It was so dumb. They didn't come back. We were waiting there for literally an hour, right? And we went to this house where the guy gave a grandma our phone, right? Along with my bag, with my phone and one of my friend's phone. And we knocked on the door, which was supposed to be the grandma's house. We knocked on the door, and then it was like a girl or a lady in her mid-30s. She came out and she said, "How can I help you? Who are you?" Right? And we said, "Yeah, we were here and we saw one of your like I don't remember what I said, but we saw a grandma taking our phone, and I was wondering if she's here, we would like to take our stuff back." And then she said, "No, there is no grandma here." I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I realized, all right, we just got fucked. And I was, man, now that I look at it again, right, I am so sure that dumbass who's in their mid-30s, the girl, definitely knows the grandma is in there, but they're just working together, right? But yeah, it was some bizarre stuff. I don't know if they hypnotized us, or was it a suggestion, or was it just us being a child who doesn't understand what's going on. Yeah, they took all my stuff. Well, not all of it. I think there were only like my phone and my friend's phone. And fortunately, when I was in 8th grade, I didn't have a lot of allowance money. So there weren't any money, right? It was just a bag, an old bag, and then a phone. I mean, it's still worth a lot, right? Especially at the time, when phones were like so expensive, right? Regardless of what phone you're using, it's still expensive. So yeah, man, that was some experience, man. So, but I think fortunately those kind of stuff never happens anymore nowadays. Probably still, but not as much. I don't think it's still going as much. By the way, I'm opening Genshin Impact because Star Rail doesn't have any content. So the screen's gonna be black for a few seconds. Yeah, losing phone is like a nightmare. Yeah, you know what happens after chat? So tell me, chat, if you were in my position, would you guys go home, stay silent, and not tell any of your family members about what just happened? Or would you go home and tell your parents what happened? Which one would you guys do? I want to know what you guys would do, and then I'll tell you guys what I do. Cause man, that was like a bizarre experience for me. I can't imagine other people would do anything else other than what I did. After what happened, right? You won't even go follow them. Then again, you wouldn't tell your parents? Yeah. I think that's what most people would do, right? You just kick the door and get your stuff. Yeah, you know what? That's what I imagine you'd do. If you were there, I think you'd be very helpful there, young serpent. Yeah. Again, you gotta remember, right? These guys could kill you anytime they want, right? I mean, you're an 8th grader, and these guys were in their mid-30s, dude. Like, even if you were to put up a fight, dude, I don't know, man. But okay, back to the topic, right? Yeah, so I think, like Yashiro said here, I think most people would not tell their parents, right? Because that just means death sentence, right? It's death sentence. So actually what I did was the opposite of Yashiro-sana, right? I was about to not tell my parents what happened, but I was like, yeah, no way, I'm keeping this stuff forever, right? I mean, they're eventually gonna find out. They're gonna ask me, hey, where's your phone? Right, and then what am I gonna say, right? So fortunately, my mom was at home at the time, or just my mom. So I think about it for a couple of seconds, and then okay, I have to tell her. And then I go over to my mom in her room, and then I told her what happened, right? And then when she heard it, obviously she was shocked, right? But she was more shocked that my phone were lost than me being okay or not. Right? Feels like the typical Asian parents right there, right? Oh, you got hypnotized? Oh, 2 guys told you to follow them? How's your phone? Right? How's your phone? Are your phones okay? Right? But yeah. And then basically me and my mom went to my friend's house to talk about it. But my friend, he didn't tell his mom yet about him losing a phone, which is crazy. So I went there, and my friend's mom were surprised to find out that his son's phone is lost. And then we talked about it, and basically they come to the conclusion that we got hypnotized, right? And then, you know what's surprising is that they didn't get like Superman, right? I mean, obviously they were upset because, you know, I lost the phone, right? They paid for it. But yeah, I mean, they weren't that mad after, I guess after knowing what caused it, right? What caused it, like, and you know, the fact that I could have been hypnotized. They were like, alright, you dumbass kid, just don't do it again. Something like that, right? And then I didn't have phone until BlackBerry came out, which I think BlackBerry was present at the time, but I just didn't have it, right? So I was phoneless for about like a couple of months, right? Until one of my cousin was tired of her BlackBerry, and she gave it away to me. And then my mom gave it to me, so I was very fortunate. Even though it was a second hand, it was still like a really fancy phone at the time, right? Dude, BlackBerry was so fancy. Everyone doesn't have the same parents, yeah. If you're Asian, I'm pretty sure you can relate with me and Yashiro here. Having parents that are like scarier than the two bandits. They're trying to hypnotize people. I don't know about how parentings are in the US or other countries, but man, do I know Asian parentings. Right? Do I know Asian parentings? Yeah, man, that was definitely an experience, right? That was definitely an experience. Ow. Now at least I know when people are trying to do some stupid shit, like hypnotizing. Yeah, I'm out of there, right? I'm out of there. My parents aren't, your parents aren't that scary as long as you pass your classes. They don't care. Yeah, I guess those kind of parents exist as well. I mean, I know a lot of my friends who have that kind of parents, and we call them like the cool parents, right? Because we never hear from that guy. We never hear from them going, dude, my parents just whooped my ass yesterday and they were scolding me for some stuff. I never heard it from them, right? So those were definitely the cool parents. And you know what's crazy is that usually the cool parents, the children of cool parents, they're always smart, right? I don't know what it is. All of my friends who have cool parents, they're all smart, right? They're all smart. I don't know what it is. Cool parents equals smart. That's the conclusion I have right now. Playing sandals here and there. Well, we never use sandals here, but we use either a rubber band or you get the belt, right? You get the belt. But you know what's scary, Chad? You know the reason why I would never use any sort of physical, I guess you could say physical pain to discipline my children, at least not every time, right? Because I noticed that the more my mom whipped, right, with a belt, the less pain I felt, right? I mean, I would still be scared whenever she hit me with a belt, but eventually I don't feel the pain as much anymore. Like, she would hit me and then like, yeah, whatever. Right? It doesn't, I don't feel as much pain anymore. Right? As the time goes, it's like, whatever. Oh, you hit me. That hurts, I guess. Right? That's why if I ever have children, I'll try to not use the belt unless I really need to. Right? Unless you really need to. When they're crossing the line, that's when you pull out the belt. Okay, quote section in Discord. I don't think my residents are filled out yet. Yeah, unfortunately. Or actually, maybe I should just do Lee lines then. Let's do Lee lines. since I don't have all my resins yet. You teach her, yeah, you know what? I would too. I would also teach my children how to fight. Like, I wouldn't teach them, but I would give them, or not give them, but I would introduce them to fighting, right? Obviously, since I can't fight, I would hire like a trainer, right? Because self-defense is like one of the most important things anyone could ever have, right? I think it's like one of the most important things. Just because you never know when you need it, you know? It's like one of those things. You think it's like pointless, like you would never use it, but I think it's pretty handy. Oh, I misclicked. God damn it. Am I planning to get married or something? I mean, yeah. I hope so. I hope I'm getting married in the future. But yeah, I was planning to not get married because I don't know. I just hated the idea of getting married, right? And I've never been the best with self-confidence. So I thought, yeah, whatever, marriage isn't that important anyway. But yeah, the older I get, the nicer marriage sounds. I mean, eventually I would want to get married, you know? I mean, it's better than living alone your whole life, you know? It beats living alone. And I don't know. I guess I just wanna raise children. I guess raising a children sounds nice. You know, sounds fun until I actually raise them. You fight all the time, young serpent. You don't need to teach them how to fight. You hope they get it by blood, dude. Well, I don't think there's any. Well, okay. Here's the thing. There's a difference between learning how to fight, like actually fighting, that, and street fight, right? Street fight, you get it by experience, right? But learning how to actually fight, it's different, right? You need a trainer, and you need to pick which martial arts you want, right? Boxing, Muay Thai, karate, taekwondo, whatever, right? And for me, I think learning how to fight is better because it's more organized, right? Because, like, I think if you were to see a street fighter versus an actual person who's trained to fight, like, there's no way the street fighter would win, right? Because the trained guy knows what's up, right? Knows what's best. So, yeah, that's how I see it. That's just how I see it, you know. Unfortunately, I never ended up learning how to fight because fighting also costs money, right? You need to buy all this stuff for you to train, like. You need to buy their uniforms, and if you're boxing, you need to buy the gloves. If you're karate, taekwondo, and whatsoever, you need to purchase the special uniform. Yeah, and then you still have to pay monthly. Yeah, it's too much money. Give me a second. Alright. As long as they learn the lesson, you're okay. Depends on the person. Yeah. I don't know. Fighting is just, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. There's people who are born as an athlete, as a fighter. You never know, right? Just gotta explore. Is there any event in Genshin? Done this one. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could spend my resin here. Here you go, we'll do one run. Actually, screw it. Let's just refill it. Why not? Let's just refill it. Make it 3 runs. There we go. Stay all night. Play the test runs? No. I never liked doing test runs. It's pointless. Besides, I already know what the character is gonna do. But yeah, chat. You know, if there's anything I always like to say to my junior, right? Is that if your friends ask you to come with them and hang out, and these friends are like, it's like fun hanging out with them, it's probably best to you just go with them, right? If you have nothing else to do, because now that I look back, sometimes I decline my friend's offer just because I hate going out, right? But now that I look back at it, I feel like I should have just gone with them, because whenever I hang out with them, it's always fun. But I don't know why. I sometimes decline it, and they even offer me multiple times, right? But I always decline them. And now that I look back at it, I feel like if there was anything I regret in my college days, is that sometimes after college ended, I always go home straight away, right? So yeah, that's like one of the things that I wish I would have done different, I wish I would have just gone with my friends, It's like a story to tell to your children or whatever when you're older, right? It's always nice. You went with your friends to an abandoned house? Shit. Why? Sounds fun though. It legit sounds fun. I mean, if you're with friends, haunted house doesn't even feel haunted, right? You're probably like challenging the ghost if there were any, right? And apparently ghosts don't show themselves if you're challenging them, right? They know that you're not scared, so they're not showing themselves, But when you're scared, that's when they'll show up. I think apparently that's how it works. So there's that. Just a normal house. It was all dusty. I see. You're not scared of anything. Yeah, my Hu Tao HP is always low. That's just how Hu Tao is. That's just how Hu Tao is. Don't challenge them, they sometimes follow you home. Yeah, there's cases like that. I'm fortunate enough to never have experienced it. But you usually know when they're following you home, right? Because when they follow you, you will get sick, right? Whatever the sickness is, right? Like, you were fine just a couple of hours ago, and then when you go home, you're sick. Yeah, that's when you should pay attention. I mean, not a lot of people would believe it. Will believe it if you say, you know, it's like those stuff. But it happens. It happens. I guess now and then. But again, I'm fortunate enough to never experience it. Oh, it is what it is. You never get sick, really, man. Things change after they come. Yeah. I don't know. It's just sometimes it's hard to convince people about those things. Right? Not everyone believes it. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Thank you. Na, 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 da, da, da. Oh, there we go. Our last run. Good artifact. Ah, man, it's all garbage in here. My account only accepts garbage artifacts. You can't even miss a day of school because you never get sick. That sounds bad, but also good at the same time. That reminds me, my parents never let me skip school, even though I have a cold. They never let me skip school. Alright. You with 5 years of haunted house experience. Jesus, 5 years? Yeah, I want no part of that. Need any help? No. Thankfully, I've never been in a haunted house, and I don't plan anytime soon on being in one. So, yeah, I don't even want to think about it, you know. Don't even want to think about it. You wonder if you go to another country will get sick? Maybe. I mean, the surroundings are all different, and your body will have to adapt to the weather and everything. So. Don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Okay, while we talk, I'm just gonna observe if I have anything good here worth raising. Your house was haunted and then you moved out? Jesus. Sounds like The Conjuring. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a scary and annoying at the same time, because when you go to sleep, they want to party. Oh man, that is. Ooh, I could never, dude. I could never. You know, I heard phone screen actually gets rid of them, or not get rid of them, but they hate it apparently. So whenever I feel scared, I just open my phone, right? And it all becomes less scary. Move stuffs and crying sounds? Oh hell no, dude. Hell no. Hell no. I think I would freeze. I would be frozen if I was in your position. Dude. Jesus. That is scary. I think crying sounds are like the worst one. I think that's the worst one. Because moving stuff, I think I could easily ignore it, right? But crying sounds? Yeah, dude. No. No thank you. Crying sounds are a no-go. I think that's the worst thing to experience when it comes to those kind of stuff. Jesus, that is terrible. You did see a ghost before? Calling your name in the middle of the night when everyone is asleep? Oh man. Yeah, you know what? I just hope all this talk won't become a nightmare fuel for me, you know? That's the last thing I want or need. I think if I hear anyone call my name in the middle of the night, I think I would know that it's not gonna be any of my family members, right? Because nowadays they would always knock, so, and I would always scream, "Who?" Right? Who and what the hell are you doing? Right? If it doesn't make sense, then get the hell away. Get the fuck away. Right? When your brother refused to believe them, it started to happen to him. Before that, he was safe. Oh man. It's 12 p.m. for you, young serpent. It's 12 p.m. and you're listening to all these ghost stories? Man, you really are not scared of anything, are you? You suffered more than because he refused to believe. Yeah. I guess the ghost heard him not believing them. Right? So they show him what they're about. Alright chat, I'm about to wrap it up here. What the hell, why did I lock a healing bonus circlet? Defense circlet, I locked it for some reason. Ooh, ow. Alright chat. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. for me. Alright chat, great stream, good talk everybody. But yeah, think I'm gonna end it here, chat. Just tell yourself, why should you be scared? Yeah, I guess that's one way. One way of handling it. But yeah. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for coming in. Whenever Hani yawn, you'll understand. You'll be fine. You know, if you keep being scared, that's when they'll start approaching you. If you're not scared, then you'll be fine. That's just how it is. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you, Yashiro-sana. Thank you, Young Serpent. And KT Studio, as always, guys. And everybody else, thank you guys. Appreciate it a lot for coming in and hanging out with me. And yeah, have a great rest of the day, guys. Have a great one, and